Hello. Okay, Yolanda is here. Good. Hello, everybody, and welcome to week 20 of the C1 course. We are actually recording this class. Oop. Sorry, should I again? Okay, I'll start again. Sorry. Hi, everybody. Welcome to week 20 of the C1 class. We are actually recording this class a little bit early because on Friday we do not have the class. So we are recording week 20 today, but on a Wednesday, not on a Friday. We are going to review the final week of Unit 5, work. We're looking at work and money, work and shopping. And we're actually going to review something from this week when we review job interviews, and we're going to look at conversation tasks, ways of having a conversation in English. So let's begin really quickly with week 20, the C1 class. Remember, these classes are recorded so that we can review them later, and they are uploaded on the platform. Thanks to Yolanda, who reminded me to add these classes. They are now on the platform. If you go to the new platform and you go to the part of live classes, we have the recorded classes on there, okay? Right, speaking tip of the day. We need to think, what do you answer if you don't know the answer? So imagine I ask you something, you think, "Uf, la verdad es que nunca lo había pensado antes. I don't know." If you are not sure of what to answer, recognize that you don't know the answer and just give your opinion. For example, someone asks you, "What is the best way to protect the environment?" You think, "Oof, I don't know. I really don't know." Explain that. "I am no expert, but I think." "I really have no idea, although I get the feeling." "I have never thought about it before. However, I reckon." Basically, you just express your opinion. The idea is to give communication, not your expertise. If you don't know, recognize it. "I don't know, but I think." So what do we have? It's really easy when you know. You just say, "I'm not sure, but I get the feeling." "I get the feeling" is a really great way to express your opinion. I think, I reckon, I get the feeling. You probably know the song, "I Got a Feeling." Doo-doo. Yep, you probably know from Black Eyed Peas a long time ago. That's from this phrase. I get the feeling, I got a feeling, I get a feeling. Just means I think. So, what should we be doing? Basically, we want to be able to answer questions even when you don't know the answer. This is common when we have examples of job interview questions. So what we're actually going to do is this. Yolanda, hello, how are you? Are you here? I saw you.
Hello.
Oh, hi, you are here. Hi, good, coming in. Right. We have been practicing job interviews this week, okay? We looked at giving job interviews. And what we're going to do is, Yolanda, you are going to be interviewed by our team. So, Fabio, Sergio, Santi, you are going to ask Yolanda questions. Yolanda, you need to answer like in a job interview. You want to give a good first impression. You want to give easy to follow, easy to understand answers, and you want to use little hesitation, okay? Remember, if you don't know the answer, recognize it, and then just give your opinion. So, Santi, would you please ask a question for Yolanda? We're going to ask her 6 questions in total. Okay, so let's begin. Santi, ask Yolanda a question.
Okay, Yolanda. First one.
Why have you applied to work with us?
When? I saw your advertisement in a social media, and I thought that works fits my expectation, because I think that you have a big company, and all the field that you are involved. I have some experience on that, and we could in some kind help each other. You bring me the opportunity of broaden my mind in the way that you are working, and for me, giving you the experience that I have in a similar field.
Hey, thank you. Good answer. Now, Sergio, can you please ask Yolanda a question?
For example, Yolanda, what are your main strengths and weaknesses in the workplace?
What are your main
Strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah, it's a difficult question. Strengths are
yes,
good things, and weaknesses
it's
bad things. Yeah.
it's a very difficult question to answer, but I consider myself a very organized person that one could consider as a strength or a weakness, because organizing things many times it's good for the company, but sometimes you can need not to do the things very organized. I consider myself also a hard-working person, and for that reason, when I put some issue on my mind, I try until I finally could achieve the goal that I have in my mind.
Now, next question, please.
Nice.
Fabio, can you ask her?
Yes, sure. Hello, Yolanda.
Hello.
Tell me, Yolanda, what is your current work, and what is a typical day like for you in your current job?
I work in a company which develops candies for children. Mainly, I am in charge of the department of developing products. But as I start from the scratch, I have all the information about how works the department of production quality, because in some part of my life I was working in that. I cook in my daily work. Normally I've been asked to solve a problem that could appear in when production are working, and how to solve the production by adjusting some recipe, because the machine put a different quantity of some raw materials, for example, or adjusting temperature or something like that. But I have the ability to solve problems in
In advance. Yeah.
in advance.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. Right, next one, please, Santi. We're going to do another round of questions because there are 6 questions in total. So, Santi, another question, please.
Okay. What type of task do you feel comfortable with?
Wow. I don't have a unique task that I can feel comfortable because I like the work that I am doing, and for that reason, I think that you put a lot of interest and effort in doing things. You feel comfortable because you are developing some kind of thing. A new things, a new product, or simple a new project that you are shaping in your mind. I feel comfortable looking for or searching ideas, and I also feel comfortable developing the product.
Thank you. Next one, please. Can you ask Sergio?
What are your job expectations?
So, what are your job expectations? Yeah, sorry, cut a bit.
Mainly, my job expectations are growing myself in different fields because I love learning every day new things and put my brain in a healthy style. All that new things that I am learning make that I feel completely happy.
Okay, thank you. And finally, Fabio, the final question.
Yes, sorry.
That's okay, Fabio. Don't worry.
I was mute. For example, my last question is where do you see yourself in 10
We've
years
already asked
time?
this one. We've already asked this one, I think. Did
Ah,
we
yeah.
ask the one?
No.
Oh, no, we didn't. Okay,
No,
sorry.
no.
I thought we
okay.
had. Sorry, Fabio. Right. Ask again then.
I see myself in 10 years' time continuing learning new things and teaching all my experience to other people because I love learn new things, but also I love conveying my knowledge to other people. I feel I will feel very happy if I am doing that things in 10 years' time.
Okay, thank you very much. So, Sergio, Santi, and Fabio, what do you say? Is Yolanda hired?
Yeah,
Yes,
for
it's
me,
fine.
yes.
Okay, you have the job. You have
Definitely
the job.
yes.
Good.
Definitely
Now,
yes.
It's stressful to
it is
answer.
stressful. It is stressful. It's really stressful. Now, I have done a lot of interviews, like helping companies interview people because obviously they want to know people's level of English and they quite often hire people to help with the interview. And I've done it a lot. And it's very easy to criticize. It's very easy to say, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad, because it's a very difficult experience. Now, Yolanda, you answered number 7 really well. Number 7 is a difficult question. What are your main strengths and weaknesses in the workplace? Now, we spoke about this on Monday of a good way to answer this question. Can anybody remember the ways I said that are a good way to answer this question?
One was solution.
Yeah, you offer a solution. For example, my previous boss told me that my English wasn't very good. So I signed up to some English classes and I am noticing that my English is improving a lot and I am doing a better job nowadays. You offer a solution. You turn the weakness into a strength. And what was the other one? Did you remember?
No,
Nope. Right. The
can't.
other one we have is actually got a very vulgar, horrible term. The term is a shit sandwich. Un sándwich de mierda. Yeah, a shit sandwich. This is
Yes, I
because
remember.
you have a positive thing, a negative thing, and a positive thing. You put the negative between two positives. I am a very resourceful person and I feel that I'm very flexible in the workplace, but I can be impatient with other people at times. But nowadays, I am really good at working in a team and I know how to collaborate well with others. Positive, negative, positive. It's like with feedback. You should give positive, negative, positive, because then people listen to you. Good. So that was a job interview. We are going to continue looking at jobs. We need to remember that if someone asks us a question and we don't know the answer, the best way to do it is to recognize you don't know and to express your opinion. Now, we are going to discuss a situation. Here is our situation. I would like, please, Santi and Sergio to speak together. You're going to discuss this situation together. So now I would like you to talk about something together for about 2 minutes. I would like you to imagine that you are talking about obsolete jobs. Some people think some jobs will disappear and others disagree. Here are some of the ideas you could be thinking about and a question for you to discuss. First, you have some time to look at the task. So, Santi and Sergio, you're going to look at the question. Which jobs will cease to exist, disappear, become obsolete in the near future? A delivery person, repartidor, a driver, waiter, shop assistant, or a translator. Remember, translator only deals with written language. An interpreter speaks. A translator is only written. So, now I would like you to talk to each other about which jobs are at risk, which jobs are in danger. Okay?
All right.
Together.
Mark, can I ask you something?
Yeah, tell me, please. Fanny.
The sentence, the phrase, cease to exist,
Yes.
can be also applied to describe an animal which
Yes, has died, has become extinct. Yeah. The black
but
rhino has
extinct is-
become extinct. It has ceased to exist. Yeah. It just means to end forever. That is what cease to exist means.
Okay.
Okay. Good.
Okay.
Thank you. Right. So, Sergio and Santi, let's go.
Okay, so Santi, for the first job, what do you think about the delivery person? Let's go to talk about that. What do you think?
Okay, I'm not an expert, but I get the feeling that translator is going to be the first job that will cease to exist, because nowadays we have artificial intelligence, like for example ChatGPT, GPT. We and that you can use it. You can write to it a letter and say traduce this to any language that you want, and is very reliable. So for me, that will be the first job. But what do you think? Are we in the same page?
Yeah, of course, 100%. Because I didn't think about the GPT, but now I'm thinking that this is true because now with the intelligent artificial, you can find everything that you want to search on internet or something like that. So the translator, when you want to looking for one translate for your documents or something like that, or one test, lyrics, whatever you want. Maybe with the chat GPT or the intelligent artificial,
Artificial intelligence.
intelligent,
Artificial
artificial
intelligence.
intelligent could help you much better maybe than one person. I don't know because I know I'm expert, but I get the feeling of that.
Mhm.
And what do you think, for example, about the waiter? Do you think that is situated in the near future or no? What is your opinion?
I don't know. Maybe maybe a waiter is a job that you always want to have a person to talk with. If you have some problem in the shop or something like that. But now I'm thinking about driver because nowadays there are some cars that drives by themselves, and maybe in the future is going to be normal. That is going to be the normal for all the cars. So drivers are become so obsolete. What do you think?
I really have no idea, but I had to recognize that maybe the driver will be more stay of the time of the new feature because I don't think so that any company, yes, technological company develops something about how to drive one car or one bus for themselves. Maybe in another side of the coin, maybe in one train or metro, no, underground, maybe could be a start to develop something like that. But for the car or buses, I don't think so. And for the last one, what do you think about the delivery person? You could be maybe is a start to the robot, start to give your delivery at home, not bring your delivery at home.
Well, I'm not an expertise, but I get the feeling that delivery person won't cease to exist because there are some places that are so remote for the big cities, which usually will need some type of delivery person. Maybe in big cities which have some type of automation, the delivery person will cease to exist, but not in remote village. What do you think?
For me, in my experience, I wrote one research about the company called Amazon, which one is start to deliver some parcels to your home with drones. Is correct, Mark? Drones?
Yes, drones with the
Drones
drones.
with the drone. And maybe I don't know where is the place that were trying to do that, but maybe it was for Asia or something like that. But maybe they start to work to using the drones or technology to bring your parcel at home. So maybe could be one of the situations in the near future, the delivery person.
Mhm.
And for
Okay,
example, we
now
don't talk.
thank you. Sorry, you have 1 minute to decide which is the most likely to disappear, which is the most probable. Conclusion.
Okay, so for me, my opinion, I had to say, but maybe the more likely to disappear could be a translator, is the first one, but because we told before in the conversation that with the GPT or no, artificial intelligence, could be disappear because you can find everything that you want in this website, maybe.
Mhm.
And the second position maybe could be a delivery person. What's your opinion, Santi?
Yes, I completely agree with you with the translator. But as far as I'm concerned, the second option for me is going to be the driver because, as I said before, cars will be completely automated.
Okay,
So
self-driving, automated. Yeah, good. And also another thing, Santi, when you said something is normal, like it's good C1 level to say that something is normal. You could say it will become an everyday occurrence. It will become an everyday
an everyday occurrence.
occurrence.
Okay.
Yeah, just be normal every day. Good. Now, what you actually have are some discussion questions. I'm going to ask you some discussion questions, and I would like you, please, to give your opinion about them. So, Sandy, is your current job safe and sound or in danger of becoming obsolete? Safe and sound, sano y salvo. Safe and sound.
Okay.
Yeah.
At the first impression, you can think that a job from computer engineer can be
Safe?
obsolete. No,
Okay.
can be obsolete
Okay.
because nowadays with Chat GPT you can say to it program this thing, and it's going to program that. But the reality is that I'm using artificial intelligence since I started to work. It's a very important tool for my job because it's usually what alerts me for the incident that are produced in the company. So as far as I'm concerned, my job isn't in danger of becoming obsolete.
Okay, that's good for you to know. Okay. And Sergio, which jobs have already disappeared?
This is a tricky question
It is tricky.
because nowadays I don't, yeah, I don't have idea. I really have no idea what is the job have already disappeared. But maybe for my instinct or for my doubt I have it in my head, could be one of them. Who say? What can I say?
You really have no idea. That's
I
normal. It's normal. It's
no
tricky.
no no no.
Oh, you don't know the name of the job?
But maybe, for example, I can see here in Ireland that there are not too much plumbers or same in the field of
Okay.
this
Yeah, and
job. Do you know what I
skilled
mean?
jobs, vocational jobs,
Yes,
practical jobs.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yes.
but these haven't become obsolete. These basically there is a lack of people, and that's what it is. Now, a job that's become obsolete would be, for example, a lamp lighter. In the past, lamp posts, las farolas, lamp posts, used to be lit with gas, and a person would go and light them every evening. That was a job. But now they are automated. They are electricity. They're used with electricity.
Yes.
So that's ceased to exist. Another one that's become obsolete is the milk delivery person. Every day when I was a child, a person would deliver milk to our house. It was a very common job. It still happens in some villages in Spain. They deliver milk and bread, but now, because of supermarkets, people
Yeah.
buy their own bread. Yeah, yeah. So these types of jobs have become obsolete. They have disappeared. Okay. Now, finally, can you please speak together? The final question. Some people say that technological developments are risky. Would you agree?
What do you think, Santi? Do you want to start or I start?
I don't know. You can start.
Okay, so I have one question for risky. It's like a maybe in danger, no?
Yeah,
Or is
in danger.
in
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
danger? Okay. So for me, for
Dangerous.
example,
Mhm.
I don't think I don't agree with this question because I think we are nowadays in the world that all of them is start to build from the technological developments. So if you see all the companies, business, all of them, I think that they're looking for a person that has degrees or something like that in related about the field of technology.
Mhm.
So for me, I don't agree for about this question. What do you think?
Yeah, we
Or what
are
you
in, we are in the same page. I think that the new technologies are only tools which are going to improve our jobs. They will be much easier to do, but and maybe they are going to transform the job. But in all the history of the humanity, and the human always find a next thing to do.
Mhm.
So I think that it's not going to replace the jobs because we always want to go far.
Yeah, we want to go further. We want to advance. We want to progress. Yeah, I agree. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, well done. Now, thank you, Yolanda and Fabio, for being so patient. It is now your turn.
Mhm.
Here is yours. Now, I would like you to talk about something together for about 2 minutes. Here are some ideas for you to talk about and a question for you to discuss. First, you have some time to look at the task. The question: how might technological advances impact your current job? You are going to talk about technological advances in technology, and think, how will these impact on your job with respect to communication? Will you communicate in a different way? Tasks, the actual jobs you have to do. Workload, the amount of work you have. Teamwork, the way you collaborate with colleagues. And automation. Obviously, some jobs will become automated. So I would like you please to speak together about technological advancements. All right? Let's speak together.
Mhm.
Shall I start, Fabio?
Why not? Yes, sure.
From my point of view, relating the technological advances that impact most in my current job, I can say that the way of communication had a big impact in my job because I have I can have different appointments with people through Teams in order and in people from different countries at the same times in order
Through
not
Teams,
to
through Teams, the software, you are talking about the
Yes, yeah,
software?
the program. I imagine.
the Microsoft Teams.
no the communication. Yeah, the Teams, the software, for example, for communication.
The application, yes.
The application.
I also use it in my job position, the same. Mhm.
Years ago, it was necessary for suppliers to come to Spain to explain some products and how to apply them. And nowadays, it's easier for me and for them. Also, I think it had a big impact on my current job. What about you, Fabio? How do you
Mhm.
think about communication?
Yeah. I agree. I agree with your explanation. I also use Microsoft Teams in my job position, but for me, it is more useful, or it has a higher impact in my work to improve my communication with some team members of my office. It's not only the Microsoft Teams app, but all these softwares which allows me and my colleagues to work in the same file uploaded in the cloud. Do you understand me? I mean,
Yes,
be able
yes.
be able to edit a specific file parallelly or simultaneously in a specific file located, uploaded in the cloud, in the common cloud of the company, obviously, and with suppliers as well, because it is allowed. I think it is a good impact, but it has a better impact not in communication, but in the workload or on the teamwork. Yeah, definitely this kind of technology of technological advances has a very positive impact. If I must select just one, the technological advanced with highest impact, I will say the automation. But yeah, currently the automation is really developed in a lot of industry.
I see your point. I'm totally agree with you. Automation has a huge impact in all the companies regarding to to control all the process.
The process parameters,
Yes. And has a huge impact in companies. I think it's a very important, not only for process, but also for other kinds of tasks that you can do it in your current job.
Actually, not all the tasks, all the process can be automated. Automated. Sorry, I have not pronounced correctly.
Don't worry.
Not all the process and not all the tasks can be automated. In fact, in my company, we have this problem. Actually, not only in my company, in companies of the same area, of the same industry, has the same sector, has the same problem. I mean, some process were automated recently. In fact, some process parameters can be controlled and anticipated and allows us anticipate potential errors or critical points before it happens. However, normally the manual processes actually cannot be automated at 100%. So I'm not sure
how much development there could be. Yeah.
How much development can be automate.
So
a manual
automated.
a manual process.
Exactly. Yeah, it depends on the industry, doesn't it, Fabio? Exactly. Now you have 1 minute to decide which area of your job will change the most because of technology. So which one's going to change the most because of technology? Can we please discuss?
It does not exist, but I would really love a technology which be able to anticipate and estimate the workload of all employees of a company. It would be fantastic.
It's very difficult because there are lots of different factors.
Yeah. And create a warning signal saying, hey, this specific area of this specific employee has not workload, so please balance the workload to this specific department because they are not working at 100%.
They are not performing at 100%. Yeah. Okay, and Yolanda, your opinion?
For my money, all of those issues are important, but we can take into account that workload, as Fabio said, can we put all of that tasks that you have to work in the workload? Because for me, I think if all the things that I have to do are easier to do because of the technology, I can assume that all of that is because my workload has discharge
Mhm.
Mhm.
in some kind.
Yeah,
Because
okay.
I can do the things quickly than before.
Quicker than before, faster than
Quicker.
before. Exactly. Thank you. Good. Now, what we are going to do is look at some discussion questions. So, Fabio, some people say that humans don't need technology. How do you see it?
No, no, no. I disagree. Disagree completely. I'm not in the same wavelength than these people. No, 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 absolutely not. Yeah, we need the technology. What we actually need is use correctly the technology according ethics, according a final proposal
Mhm.
to make us easier the human life. This is what my opinion. It is not obviously. I agree when people say that we don't need the technology because can replace some employees, employees replacing
Can
the
be replaced
the
by technology.
yeah can
Has
be
it?
replaced by the technology.
Yeah, of course.
And it will be depends. It
Yeah,
depends.
people see it as a threat. They are threatened by it. Yeah, as a
Mhm.
threat. Como una amenaza, as a threat. Yeah, it can happen. Good. Thank you. And Yolanda, do you prefer working with or without technology?
Definitely, I prefer working with technology, but I am conscious that everything I couldn't do everything with technology.
Mhm.
But I have to recognize that technology makes easier my work.
Makes my job easier. Yeah,
Makes
it makes
my work.
my job easier. My job easier, we would use. Yeah, and I agree with that. Yeah, it definitely can reduce your workload. Use the word from the phrase workload, the amount of work we have, it reduces my workload. Yeah, and it does for most people. It does for mine also. Okay, now let's speak together, please, both of you. What is the most useful technological advance that has changed your life for the better?
I think in my case it is the same than the rest of people. I will say that mm, uh, internet, all the technology related with the communication through artificial satellite, um, which allows create a network between different systems. This what I would say.
I am on the same wavelength than you, Fabio. Years ago, I spent a lot of hours in libraries to search information for my projects. But nowadays, sitting on my desk and searching on in the internet, it's very easy, amazing, and you can be
Are you still there,
You
Yolanda?
are muted.
Yeah, I think
Yolanda.
you've disappeared. Yolanda? Okay, don't worry. We were
yes.
Yeah, you disappeared a second. Yeah. Okay, don't worry. We will continue there. Okay. Now, obviously, we want interaction. As I've said before, with these types of questions, what is the most useful technological advance? If you don't know the answer, recognize it. I really have no idea. but I would say, I'm not really sure. However, I dare say that, and you simply express your opinion about it, okay? Now, this would be common if we spoke about this topic. This topic is about salaries and also finance. Obviously, to understand the salaries of different people and finance, it is a difficult topic to talk about. For example, what is your idea of a fair salary? How much is it? 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 euros? Well, it's difficult to say. So you would express that you are not sure, but you would simply give your opinion. Okay? So these are the types of questions we can discuss with our partner. Remember, please, everybody, try to take advantage of the WhatsApp group and also try to take advantage of the Facebook group to discuss these points. If anybody is not in the WhatsApp or the Facebook group, send me a message and we will get you involved. And you can practice your speaking together because it's really important that you speak frequently, you practice. Some people are lucky. For example, Sergio, who is living in Ireland, you can practice every day. Now, Santi, you can practice with your wife. That's an advantage, but not everybody has this opportunity. You want to make sure you practice frequently to get better, okay? So these could be typical questions that you could practice. And of course, they are available on the course. You just look in the speaking sections and we have discussion questions. Okay, I will just remind you that we have added a new button to the course. Thanks to Yolanda, it was her suggestion. After each quiz, you can now pass to the next page. And we have also added a section in the live classes section for the recorded classes. This class will be available in about 30 minutes in this section, okay? If that's it, everyone, then we are actually finished for today. Today, we have spoken about opinions. We have looked at how to maintain an effective conversation about jobs. We've also looked at how to carry out a job interview. As I've said, this class will be available on the private YouTube thing, and we will have it in our course soon. If you need anything, send me a message or an email to this number, to this email address, and we are in contact. Okay? So thank you very much, everyone, and I will see you next time. Thank you. Do we have any questions?
No, thank you.
No.
Okay. If you need anything, let me know. Okay.
All right.
Thank
Perfect.
you. Okay. Speak to you later. Bye-bye.
Bye bye,
Bye.
Mike. Have a
Bye.
nice week.
You too. Goodbye.